Hello and welcome to our June 2020 downsizing video update. Now, despite the major slowdown in economic activity due to coronavirus restrictions, there's actually been plenty of retirement living news over the past month. For instance, during May, a retirement living tower, which is expected to become one of the tallest in Australia, was successful in receiving planning approval. So Stockland was successful in securing an approval for a 29-storey tower, including 172 independent living units and a 132-bed residential care facility at Epping in Sydney's northwest. Separately in Sydney, a proposal for a 12-storey retirement living and aged care tower in inner Sydney by Catholic Healthcare has received rezoning approval and can now proceed to the next planning stage. Meanwhile, on the Gold Coast, not-for-profit provider Bolton Clark is currently seeking approval for two huge retirement living towers, about 25 stories high, on the former Gold Coast Hospital site. So these projects are further proof that when it comes to retirement living, the future is looking up, literally. Research by the Property Council of Australia shows a big shift towards vertical retirement villages as more older Australians seek to enjoy spectacular views and live close to transport and vibrant urban centres. Separately, it was revealed in May that some retirement living operators are taking the bold and relatively unusual step of offering to buy the homes of incoming residents if these residents have been left stranded by the coronavirus-related property sale problems. For instance, over 50s lifestyle community operator Palm Lake Resorts, based in New South Wales, Victoria and Queensland, says it will consider buying the homes of incoming residents if these residents buy the new homes of Palm Lake and are willing to put a holding deposit. So far, Palm Lake has actually bought an inner city apartment from an incoming resident and indeed a cattle station so that these residents can fund their property purchases. Unusual times. Separately, downsizing.com.au and our partners at over60.com.au have published the results of a survey of more than 200 of our readers about whether coronavirus has changed their downsizing intentions. The survey results are very interesting. More than a quarter of our survey respondents said they're now more likely to consider moving into an over 50s community because of the pandemic. Why? Well, a lot of people actually say they want to move into a more helpful and supportive community rather than staying isolated in their existing home in the general community. Other popular reasons given in the survey were to live in a modern, low-maintenance home, to boost retirement finances by releasing home equity, or to move to a regional area. The survey is proof that retirement and lifestyle housing industry has an upbeat post-crisis future. All these stories and lots more can be found in our downsizing newsroom. And finally, to take you out, we've got footage of an incoming Victorian retirement village resident who thought the best way to introduce himself to all his new neighbours was by throwing a music concert. Joe Fernandez performed a socially distanced outdoor music concert at Stockland's Vermont Retirement Village, and we hope you enjoy the footage.